Mr. Shaw, how do you explain the Kung Fu fad in the United States?
I suppose this is something new to the American people, being a new kind of action, and the American people are so much interested in the Chinese affairs, and so they become like it. This is what I think.
Is it real Chinese?
It is. This has been in China for hundreds of years. They practice Kung Fu.
Do the Chinese and Western audiences see Kung Fu films differently?
Well, the Kung Fu films has just been exhibited in the United States. I don't know much of their reaction. We have to wait a little while. So far, judging from the popularity of our films, I think they like this Kung Fu business very much.
The Chinese take the Kung Fu films very seriously. Do you think the Americans do?
Yes, I suppose some they will like it, they will take it as a comedy, some they will take it as serious. Because in the Kung Fu film, people can leap or jump 20 feet high. In American way of thinking, this is not possible. But in Chinese way of thinking, this is possible.
Do you really care how the Americans take it as long as they go?
I don't care, but the most important thing to me is I want them to enjoy it.
Do your films have a message?
No, we just purely entertainment.
You think that is a significant goal in itself?
Yes, this is my goal all my life, just to entertain.
Do you have any reservations about sex or violence in films?
No, I think I think everything should come naturally in a story, in the film, where it wants some sex scenes, it putting the sex. You want some action, you're putting the action, but not to force it in just for the box office object.
Do you consider yourself an artist or a businessman?
Well, I consider myself an artist. I enjoy making films. My reward and satisfaction is when people enjoy my film. Making money is the fringe benefit.
You've made quite a bit, though.
Yes, I make 40 films a year for many years.
All of them successful?
Most of them successful.
Do you ever compare yourself with the old titans of the American movie industry? There really are none anymore.
Well, our system of running the studio here is exactly the same as in Hollywood. They ran their studio 30 years ago. We put everyone, the script writers, the technicians, the artists, all on the monthly payroll. But I understand in America, they're all on picture basis.
Do you think it's better the old way?
Definitely. They do not rush too much. They want to make as better a film as possible. And if they do make a mistake, they can always go back and make it again at the studio's cost. Or at the studio's time.
Production costs here are significantly less than they are in the U.S. Are they going up? Is that becoming a problem for you too?
Yes, it's going up, but not too bad. We are still quite all right.
How would you describe your philosophy of life?
Well, my philosophy of life is to work, to create, and to make my contribution to the world by entertaining the world.
But you're noted for 12, 14-hour days, 7 days a week, always on the go. What makes run, run, run?
Well, movie making is my hobby, and movie making is my relaxation.
You don't need vacations.
Well, I don't know what to do if I sit down quiet and doing nothing.
You're a titan of the Asian film industry. Do you consider yourself an empire builder?
Well, I don't feel it. All I feel is that I enjoy movie making. I enjoy watching my people enjoy their movie making. And this is my satisfaction.
What's it taken to reach the dominating position in Asian films that you and your brother have reached?
Well, when I first started making movies, the standard of movie making in Chinese industry, movie industry, is very poor. And I made up my mind to make better films, and to show them that I had this determination. When I see any films that not to my satisfaction, I destroy the film and have them make it all over again. And then everybody work under me knows that I must have a good film before I put them out in the theater.
Are you a dictator?
Well, not dictator, but I like to let them know that what I really want and I must have it.
Why don't you relax and take a vacation? You've accomplished everything.
Well, I hate sitting down doing nothing. And what do I do if I take a vacation?
If you keep on working, you keep on making more money. How much are the Shaw Brothers worth?
Well, I never think of making money. I only think of how to make a better film so that everybody sees my film and they will enjoy it.
But how much are you worth? Do you even know?
Well, it's very difficult to estimate my worth because many years I bought my land at 11 cents per square foot, and today they will pay me $11,000. And I don't know how many hundreds of millions square feet that I bought in the old days.
Are you the richest man in the world, like some say?
No, I don't know who is rich and who is poor, but I know that I don't have to worry about making money or spending money.
Just living the way you want to live.
Well, I'm quite happy now, as you can see me.
Besides this beautiful villa where we are right now, you also have another villa and 2 apartments, and you've got at least 3 cars that I know of. Why all these things when you never take time to enjoy them?
Well, I'm enjoying them. And my friends meet me in my different houses, and I have much more than 3 cars scattered all over Hong Kong. My wife is helping me using them. My daughter is helping me using them. I have also my villas in Singapore, Malaysia, many places. And this is my life.
There's been so much written and said about the Shaw Brothers, and occasionally the picture is painted that your brother Runmi is more sedate, more the businessman, and Run Shaw is more flamboyant, with an eye for the good life, an eye for the pretty girl. Is this true, or?
I think everybody like good things.
Mr. Shaw, why have dormitories for the staff right here at Movietown?
Well, that's good for everyone. For them, they can come to work without traveling a long way. The accommodation in Hong Kong is very difficult. They can have a comfortable place to stay in. For me, if I have an idea in the midnight or any time or early in the morning, I can always call them to come to my place, have a cup of coffee. We talk over the ideas.
Do you ever get complaints from staff and actors and actresses that you intrude too much in their private lives?
Well, they seem like it very much. Every time we talk about new ideas, they enjoy it, and they feel quite excited about it.
If I were going back to the United States and people were to stop me on the street and say, "What about Run Run Shaw? What's he really like?" What should I tell them?
Well, he is a likable type of person, nice to talk to, and he's very pleasant.
Nothing about your work or your accomplishments.
Well, they look at my films and they will know how I create and how I make my movie films.
Mr. Shaw, do you consider yourself an artist or a businessman?
Well, I am a man who enjoy making films without thinking of money. The money is the benefit, the fringe of the benefit.
How important is it to succeed? In other words, you have to succeed financially before you can enjoy the benefit of making more films. How do you have to watch box office, watch for changing trends?
Well, the way that the theaters all over the world wanting to book my films to exhibit in their theaters, I believe that my films must be quite popular with the people.
How would you describe your philosophy of life?
Well, my philosophy is to work, to create, and to make my contribution through the medium of movie films and to entertain the world.
You think that the marks of success are there?
Yes, I think I'm doing very well.
How much longer do you plan to keep working? When are you going to retire?
Well, I am very fit. I never feel tired. I do my shadow boxing every day, and I work 12 to 14 hours a day. And I talk to my fellow movie makers. I don't know how long it will last. I think it will last me a long, long time.
But you don't ever plan to retire?
No, retire is dreadful. I think if one has nothing to do, it's a bore and it's hopeless.
What has it taken to reach the position that you and your brother have reached?
Well, I think that the hobby of my working.
In other words, your work is your hobby.
It is.
Total dedication.
Right.
How do you get that?
It's natural.
Not for everybody.
Well, it happened to be, to me.
Is it ambition or is it something else?
I have no more ambition. I have everything. Name, money, everything I wanted, I have got it. So what more do I want?
What more do you want?
To make better films, to entertain people more, and to make them love my films more.
Cut. Think we got enough?